In terms of being mic'd up, I haven't actually sort of gone through that.
In terms of?
Being mic'd up?
Oh, yeah.
This song.
Okay,
I'll
so
just take a bit of coffee.
okay,
Yeah,
that's fine. I think we can live with this for now. It's broadcasting and recording.
Super.
And so what we'll do is,
I hope
just as the first talk is starting, we'll stop and start.
Can you hear me? Okay. I'm Paola Spadon, and I'm the Executive Secretary of the International School of Crystallography. I'm sure you know me by name because we did exchange a lot of messages during the last months. And now you can also see my face. I hope at the end of the school I will be able to remember your faces, but I will remember your names forever. And on behalf of Tom Blandel, who is the director of the International School of Crystallography, but particularly on behalf of the spirit of Ludovico, who is surely with us now, who was the founder of this school, I welcome you to this edition of the heritage courses. And I hope you will enjoy not only science, but also the atmosphere of heritage. First of all, let me introduce all the people that are collaborating in trying to make your life here as pleasant and easy as possible. The so-called orange scarves. You met some of them yesterday at the airport or during the evening, but let me focus that Annalisa from the University of Florence is now sharing the big responsibility to organize the courses now and for the future. And there are with us, fortunately, also John, Irwin, and Erin,
and Gianni.
With the help of Gianni from the University of Bologna, they are taking care of the computers, of the tutorials, the internet facilities. So if you have a problem on this subject, try to contact them and to explain to them what you need. There are also Elvira from the University of Florence and Giovanna, who was a student in my lab many years ago and now is working in New York.
No, just a few years ago. Just a few.
Fabio, who is working in Modena, and is also the husband of Annalisa. There is Mattia from the University of Genova. There is Giulio from the University of Bologna, and Matteo, that's now in South Africa, but is of course Italian, and we are happy that he will be back very soon. And
Elvira.
they will try to help you
say?
for any problem that you can have. And please help us to keep life easy for everybody and tell them comments, suggestions, and needs that you can have and you can find. So we will try not only to help you, but to improve the standard for the next courses. For making life easy for everybody, I ask you to be on time always, not only for coming here for the scientific sessions, but for the social events, for the trips, particularly when you must catch a bus for going on the trip or for going back to the airport. Be on time, because one of the things that for what Ludovico was really proud of, the punctuality always of the crystallographic courses. Be on time must be a sort of really first important thing that you must remember. And another important thing is that at the end of the school, we will send you by email a questionnaire asking you to fill some questions. It will not take too much time, but it's important for us because in this way we'll understand what was working and what was not working. So checking what was not really working, we will try to make it better for the next plannings. I, of course, am here for any problem or question you can have, and I would like to leave the chair to John, who will explain this organization of the computer and of the tutorial. Thanks.
Hello, I'm John. Nice to meet you all. The sound is a little high. See, it seems to me it's a little high. Okay now? Good, okay. So, speakers, you can use this, or it's probably more practical to use this set. It's pretty easy to put on and off. So I thought we could just go over a few of the details of the computers and the workshops together. I'll try and make this quick. So we've got some computers for you. You've probably already seen them. The Madonna room, the computer room in San Rocco has some computers. Some of them are ours. Some of them they belong to the center here. The computers that are ours, we have complete control over. And so they're going to behave slightly differently. The computers that belong to us are indicated with, we'll put a post-it note on the front of them so you can tell which ones are ours. There's computers in the tower room, so if you go up the stone staircase and down the hall, about 3/4 of the way down, there's a room with 4 computers in it. There's the office, so if you went to the Marsala room last night, you already know where the office is. It's the room just before you get to the Marsala room, and there's some computers in there. And there's even some stairs, when you go up the stone staircase and you go across the hall, there's a sign that says library, and then you go in and there's a spiral staircase, and we've got a quiet room up there if you have to work on a paper or make a phone call or use your laptop quietly. There's a place up there to work. Okay. And these rooms will be used also for workshops. So let me explain. So we're living in this, a couple of years ago, it was clear, Windows XP, now there's these 2 operating systems in coexistence. So that's added to some complexity, but we're going to try our best. Most of the computers that are used for the workshops are Windows 7. And we've installed VirtualBox and Ubuntu on all of the computers that we control. So there's some software that runs under Linux. There's some printers in the Madonna room if you have to print some. Is it good? It's cutting out. No? Okay. So we have, there's, I don't know about you, but I don't think there are very many schools that do this. There's a lot of workshops at this school, and it's a real opportunity for learning, for talking to people who write the software, who know it well. So we've prepared these USB sticks, and so everyone gets one. I'll put them at the back of the room. You can pick one up on your way out. Please take only one, because we don't have too many. And you're welcome to install, in fact, you're encouraged to install the software on your laptop if you have it with you. I think these are mostly Windows, but of course if you have a Mac, then you can run Windows in a little window inside your Macintosh, and if you have, anyway, never mind. We've also got all the files are on a server, so if you're using Windows, you can find a copy of the USB stick on //AirJ_server. Yes. If you're using a Macintosh, then you go SMB, connect to SMB:// like that, where you connect as guest. And I think that we're expecting there might be some small amount of software that comes in at the last minute, and we'll put it on that server. And of course, we're not going to bother to put it on the sticks anymore. Okay, let me go over the workshops. There's a slightly different organization for the two schools. So first of all, overarching comment, you are invited and welcome to cross over between the schools. Okay, that's totally possible. So you don't have to think, oh, I'm in the electron school, I can't take the powder course. Next, second thing, so let's go through the powder diffraction first. So you'll see on your program that there are two different things indicated. There's something called demos, and there's something called workshops. So here's the concept we have of these two sessions. Remember, we only have a small number of computers, so it's going to be difficult to have you all sit down in classroom style on the computers. So this is the plan. So the demo is for the expert to come up here on the stage, in this room or in the other room, and to take you through the software and show you all the things you can do with it. Okay, so it's a demonstration. The workshop, the goal is that at the end of the workshop period, that everyone who wants to should have the software installed, working, and running on their laptop, or they should know precisely how to proceed to go to one of the computers in the center. So we're trying to pragmatically enable you to do it, but we're not going to supervise you. You're on your own to go and execute the workshop, and then you go afterwards to the Marcella room. You corner the workshop leader and you say, "Hey, I was just running your workshop and I have this question." And then that's what this meeting is all about, is enabling contact and discussion. Okay, for the electron crystallography, it's a little different. So again, the demos are showing off all the cool features of the software. The workshop are going to be hands-on, and there's a detailed program that's going to be circulated. Is that right, Ruta? Yes. So the members of electron, in fact, everyone will get a copy, or everyone who wants one will get a copy of the detailed electron crystallography program. And even in that school, a few of the workshops are only watch me style, but I think the workshop leaders are willing to help you get things installed on your laptop, but they don't want to do it for everyone. Okay? As we've been doing for many years, we broadcast and record the lectures here. If you are giving a lecture and you don't want to record it, you just have to tell us and we'll turn off the recording, okay? You can find the broadcasts and the recording at our website, which is listed here at the top. And we're looking for volunteers to just click the button to say start and stop down here in the corner. So if you want to be helpful with that, I would be grateful. You can meet me in coffee. Okay. So if you're a speaker, this all goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. If you're a speaker, please test your presentation in advance. As I said, we live in this kind of in-between world right now with different versions of Office, different versions, we have Macs and PCs. There are subtle little things between machines. So please come up and test your actual presentation and go all the way through to the end. And if you have, especially if you have a movie, just make sure it works. You're welcome to use the computer on the podium. We have a backup computer under the podium with different versions of things on it. And of course, Macs, PCs, they'll all work here. Okay? If you have any problems, you ask me or Aaron or Gianni. We're the computer guys. And I just say two last things. One is with powder diffraction, there's some social engineering planned for you. So they're going to try and organize ways for you to meet with the instructors. So to hook up students and instructors in situations. And I think you'll be told more about that later on, but look for that, okay? So you're going to be connected. And the other one is that this room, like at least 70% of the scientific space in Erice has wireless. But just because it has wireless, just remember, if you came 4,000 miles to give a talk, you might not want to be looking at 200 faces of people checking their Gmail. Okay, so scientific politeness, at least if you're going to do it, at least be discreet. Okay, that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, John. Okay, thank you very much, John, and I hope it's been clear enough, but of course we will repeat everything as needed. And
Écris-moi les links au site où il y a le streaming.
Je vais les écrire.
Comme ça, je mets aussi sur la page de...
Oui.
Et puis, un autre truc, si je mets sur le desktop de chaque computer un link à chaque serveur RG serveur, comme ça, ils n'ont pas besoin.
Oui, c'est bien. I think it's going to be connected.
Il faut que tu écrives mon email. Non,
Je pense que je le connais. Yeah. Was that okay? Was that working? Patronizing? Oh, just